Hi, everybody. It's meteorologist Joe Chaffee. Weather in 5 days in 5 minutes. Figured I'd do an update tonight on what's going on because we do have some thunderstorms that have been rolling on through. So let's take a look as of 9:45 Eastern Time. We're going to start with the radar from Upton. And actually, in the last hour or so, the thunderstorms have become a bit more linear. They were broken up. There was a cluster in South Jersey. There were a few cells up in parts of North Jersey. We're seeing them moving along to the east, and there are some strong cells in here. We've seen some severe thunderstorm warnings that have been put up by Mount Holly and also by the Upton office on Long Island. And I guess for the Long Islanders, the question is whether those storms wind up holding up. There's not a whole lot of a sea breeze here. So perhaps they will hold together to some extent as they move eastward. This is really just a narrow area of thunderstorms that's being produced by this cold front. You can see some storms up through New England, extending down to about New York City, now moving off the New Jersey coast and also moving off southern Delaware and to the southern part of the Delmarva Peninsula. Otherwise, there really is not much going on as you look west over toward the Great Lakes. Here's how it looks on the satellite, the visible satellite, and you can see the blow up that occurred late this afternoon in this cluster here that moved off central New Jersey, the storms that went over South Jersey. Now the northern part of that line is starting to rev up just a bit, and you've got these strong storms that are passing through New York City. They moved through Monmouth and Ocean counties, and now you're seeing it also spread eastward across Long Island. Behind that, some leftover clouds, and then skies start to clear out as you move out further to the west. So with respect to where we're going weather-wise over the next couple of days, one of the things that we're seeing, and I have the jet stream map here, the upper air at 18,000 feet, we have a deep trough that is swinging here into the eastern part of the U.S., and the flow is going to be coming pretty much straight out of northern Canada down into the northeast over the next day or so, and that's going to keep things cool. We're going to have a really nice day tomorrow from the standpoint of dry air, partly sunny skies. There might be some instability clouds that develop, those fair weather clouds that you get in a situation like this. There's a lot of cold air aloft, so you'll probably see a bit of cloud development, especially in inland areas. But overall, it should be a nice day. That jet stream starts to lift out, but it takes its time. So even on Tuesday, temperatures are going to be struggling just a little bit. We'll go through the temperatures in just a moment. And then that trough lifts out, and we start to see there's a little shortwave trough here, little dent in the jet stream come Wednesday night, where we could see some showers and thunderstorms Wednesday night into Thursday morning. Here's how it looks on the surface map. And there's your front that's going through now. You've got this big high coming down into West Virginia, off the Virginia coast by Tuesday. We start to turn the winds more west-southwest. We warm up a bit on Wednesday, and then Wednesday night into Thursday, another front passes. And the key to the forecast for the rest of the week is going to be there's going to be a bit of a frontal boundary that's going to stall out to our south. You have lower pressures back through the plains, and that boundary that's going to run from there straight east through the Ohio Valley and toward the East Coast. Depending on whether some dry air up in Canada can wedge down a bit, that I think is going to be the critical question for the end of the week and the weekend. The GFS model wants to have a high here up north of Lake Huron pushing down, and that really pins most of the moisture down further south across Virginia, back westward into the middle Mississippi Valley. If that happens, then we may be in clouds, but we might stay out of the rain. We'll have to see how this plays because the GFS likes to sometimes over suppress cool air from the north. So take a look at these high temperatures that are forecast. First for tomorrow, for Monday, we're looking at highs only in the most places upper 60s to around 70 from Maryland all the way to Connecticut and Long Island. And inland areas, you've got some spots not getting out of the 50s. Tuesday will be a little bit more uniform. Most highs will be in the upper 60s, and you'll start to see some low to mid 70s down in in southeastern Pennsylvania, down over through Maryland and into southern New Jersey, Wednesday, we're looking at temperatures back into the upper 70s and low 80s. And Tuesday morning is going to be cool. We are going to see lows probably down close to 50 in some of the warmer urban areas, or low 50s, but a lot of areas inland are going to see temperatures that are only going to be in the 40s, and even a few 30s showing up in some places. All right, that pretty much covers it, folks. So we'll keep watching how these thunderstorms progress. Don't forget, if you haven't done so already, download my weather app on Google Play or on the App Store. It's absolutely free. Just search meteorologist Joe Chaffee, or on Google, you can just search Joe Chaffee, download, and enjoy. Have a great what's left of your Sunday evening and a good start to your work week.